So we are leaving Goodwill number 2 and we have found nothing. Alright you guys, so we have been to 2 Goodwills and now 1 Salvation Army and 0 luck whatsoever out here on a rainy day. Okay, so we tried something a little bit different. We're gonna actually go into a Goodwill bookstore. So hopefully there's some money up in there, please. So the very last store that I went to was a Barnes and Nobles, and they had a whole Dr. Seuss section, right? And there was a lady there with her husband and their kid, and they have a stack, like a stack of Dr. Seuss books, right? And I'm like behind them because I don't want to be rude, even though, you know, it's like a lot of money on the line. I don't want to be rude and just like start reaching over them because it was a fairly small section, right? But I'm looking at how many books they have. I'm looking at the shelf, and I have in mind the particular books that I'm looking for, because I've already been to like 5 or 6 stores. I can't even remember at this point, but let me continue. Another lady was there, and she's looking for the same thing, Dr. Seuss book. And she asked him, like, where'd you get that big library you have in your hand? They pointed over somewhere. So I go over there too, and it was like a whole pack of like 5 or 6 Dr. Seuss books all together, sealed together, right? And the lady grabbed the last one before I can get there, but I got to actually look at them, and I'm thinking to myself, none of those books are the books that I'm looking for that's selling for a lot of money. But the older lady that asked them where did they get the books from, she went back to them and told them, she said something about, I just saw it on TV and that you might want to keep those and that they're selling for a lot of money. And I'm like, I'm just thinking to myself, those are not the books that are like, I didn't say anything to them, but I'm just thinking to myself, you guys are buying trash. Like, those are not the books that got canceled that everybody was looking for. And at the time, yeah, I didn't know that the books were canceled. I thought that they were discontinued, but I still didn't know why yet. But since the lady was saying she just found out on TV, I decided, let me go and look up like what is going on with these books. And then here comes the dark clouds. It's already raining, right? And I find out I'm literally out here for 4 hours looking for books that got canceled because they have racist imagery in it, or themes, or at the very least they have themes and images that are racially insensitive, right? Then I decide I ain't looking for these books no more, because it's just not worth it to sell something like that. And then especially if people think like that the people that are buying the books are racist people, like you're selling books to racist people, especially a black guy, right? But actually, I don't think it's racist people that are buying the books. I think it's just people that want stuff because other people want it. It's the hype, pretty much. I really don't think it's racist people. I think it's the hype. I think it's FOMO. People are afraid of missing out. And then maybe there's some people, or most likely there's some people who remember these books from way back when they were kids, and now they all of a sudden find out like that they might not have a chance to ever have one of these books again. So then they'll be willing to pay like a lot of money. I think that's more likely what's going on, in my opinion, But you know, cancel culture nowadays is just too hot to handle. At the end of the day, you know, it's a book and people gonna be people. Hey, if anybody made money off of those books, good for you. If anybody is happy that it's getting canceled, good for you. I just spent 4 hours and all I got to show for it is hopefully that you like the video and subscribe to the channel. If you're seeing this and you're thinking about going to get some books to flip it, good luck, because it seems like everybody's doing that, and you will find some Dr. Seuss books, but there's 6 of them that got canceled. And they didn't actually get canceled because the Dr. Seuss legacy people decided their own self not to sell them anymore. Good luck finding those books. It was hard, and people are just buying Dr. Seuss anything. So while you're at it, buy Dr. Seuss anything, because obviously people don't even understand what's going on. The one lady was at the checkout when I left. She spent $120 on worthless Dr. Seuss books, thinking that I'm pretty sure she thought that all Dr. Seuss books was canceled. People have no clue what they're doing. Like myself, we just get all gassed up. We think something is valuable and we run out like a little gold rush. It's only 6 books. If you're looking for them, make sure you know exactly which ones you're looking for, and be careful, because most likely eBay is not going to allow people to be selling those books on their website for much longer. And I'm pretty sure they're probably in a meeting right now as I record this video, planning exactly how they're gonna ban these books. And then they probably got the engineers working on the coding to pull them all off of eBay, etc, etc, etc. Wouldn't be the first time. So there you have it. Racially insensitive images are the reason why these 6 Dr. Seuss books were canceled.